Are you guys ready for your next topic of the night? I am so excited to bring this next coming all the way out from California. Please put your hands together for the hilarious Jessy Jaymes.
Good evening, Polo Lounge. Happy Thursday. It's good to be here. Yes, my name is Jessy Jaymes, you guys. That is my name. Unlike the OG outlaw, I am not a cold-blooded killer. But make no mistake, I am packing. You guys might have heard of me by one of my pseudonyms. The peacock with the shecock. The comic slut that can bust a nut. The gender fluid comedian that drives on both sides of the median. By the way, you guys, if you got some of your own, I really don't mind. I mean, these are really freaking easy. The drag queen of Sting, the husky chick with the 7-inch... Point is, this is low-hanging fruit. Like my balls. Speaking of balls, are you guys here, everybody sporting the customary 2? Nobody here with 3, no bonus bags in the house? Damn, I always have to ask. I went to school with a guy, he only had 1 nut. We used to call him half sack. Or uniballer. He was really sensitive about it too, you guys. If you said anything to him, he'd go flying off, all half-cocked. You know what would really piss him off today? The fact that even though I'm a woman now, I'm still twice the man he is. Enough ball talk. Do I look okay tonight, you guys? Do I look okay? Thank you very much. You're so kind. I was trying to figure out the way. I gotta be honest, I kind of like to show off my legs. I mean, duh. But I don't really like to wear short skirts. You know why? My cock hangs out. Were you not paying attention earlier? I'm gonna guess you've never had that problem, right? Don't worry, it's okay. You can do what my ex-boyfriend did and just buy a really big truck. He didn't just get the Dodge Ram. He got the Dodge Ram Bighorn. I just found out my doctor's transphobic, you guys. I know, it's fucked up. It took me 6 months to get in and see this guy. He leaves me in the examination room waiting for 2 fucking hours. He comes in, he takes one look at me and goes, I can't treat you. Really? What about your code of ethics, brah? What about your Hippocratic oath? And you have the nerve to call yourself a gynecologist? I'm not recommending that fucker to anybody. No, it shook me up. It really did. I had to go see my therapist about it. You guys all have therapists, right? Who here does not have a therapist? What, are you fucking crazy? Don't you know nuts is the new normal? Get woke, you guys. God, stop the stigma. Anyway, where was I? I really absolutely did just forget where. Oh yeah, my therapist. So we talk about a lot of shit, you know, and I was telling her, you know, there's still a lot of things I like to do that are considered masculine. I like the way they make me feel. And she says, well, perhaps you're gender fluid. Gender fluid? I mean, it surprised me, because up until that point, I just thought gender fluid was the end result of an orgasm. Do I have anything on my chin? We talk about a lot of shit, you know, and I'm not a youngster anymore. And she asked me, she goes, why at your age do you want to transition? And I gotta be honest, it was not an easy decision. I weighed a lot of pros and cons. It came down to one very important deciding factor. Public restrooms. I'm not kidding you. Guys, have you ever been in a really nice ladies' room? This one here is pretty good, by the way. But I mean, nicely, they got these waiting areas, there's ferns, they smell of potpourri, all the surfaces are clean and dry, you can snort cocaine anywhere. It's great. My favorite bathroom is a place called the Poorhouse in Chico. Guys, I'm not kidding you, if you're ever down there, put on a wig, sneak in, you will fucking thank me for it. Last time I go in there, I kid you not, birds are singing, children are playing. I'm not kidding. There's this little toddler. She's crawling around on the floor, climbing on the furniture, just having the time of her life, and the lady shit her. Mom and Grandma are in the corner chit-chatting away. 3 generations of women bonding, a la commode. I was verklempt. It was beautiful. It was like being in the middle of a Disney movie where I could openly fart. Now, on the contrary, ladies, have you ever been in a men's room? Yeah, I know you have. Listen, you got stories. I know you do. But seriously, I mean, oh my God, nothing but pubic hair, piss puddles. Probably smells like Luke's sock drawer. I don't know about you guys, but ask any guy I know if he can shoot, and he'll tell you about the time that he took down a 5-point buck from 400 yards with nothing but a pebble flicked from his middle finger. But you can't hit a 5-gallon bucket from 3 to 5 dick links away? Are you fucking kidding me? If I can't trust you with that, how can I trust you with something as complex as, I don't know, insert, thrust, and repeat? I gotta come clean about something, you guys. Sometimes when I'm in the ladies' room, just for shits and giggles, I like to leave the seat up. Usually some gal goes, oh, then I tell her not to fall in so easy. But thanks you guys for just being as sick-minded as I am. I really appreciate it. You know, I talk a lot about what it's like being me, but the truth is, you know, I'm just like anybody else. I have the same needs, I have the same desires, and like a lot of people, I've been out there trying to find love, and I've been dating a lot. And I went out on a date the other night with this guy, and I'm making small talk with him. And I asked him if he's got any kids, right? And he goes, well, I had a son, but I lost him recently. What the fuck do you say to a guy that just lost his son? I try to be positive. I go, well, don't worry. I'm sure he'll turn up somewhere. I mean, they're always in the last place you look. Did you retrace your footsteps? It was awkward, you guys. We spent the rest of the date sobbing uncontrollably. But then I let a friend of mine set me up on a blind date. And I agreed to meet this guy at a local happy hour because it's cheap, and frankly, so am I. I am Jewish, by the way. Feels good to get that off my chest. Things are weird these days, you guys. I'm like totally out and open about the fact that I'm a trans person, but I'm kind of Jewish on the down low. But anyway, I get there early, and I'm watching the door, and in walks the most Sasquatchian-looking man I ever saw. Yeah, for the rest of you not laughing, that means he looks like Bigfoot. But I'm not kidding you, he's like 6'6", about 6'10" with his hair. He's got this big old beard. He's wearing one of these furry, fuzzy sweaters, you know. I swear to God, at first I thought he was a furry. By the way, you guys know how to tell if your date is a furry? You have them hold out their hand. And if that hand is a paw, it's a fucking furry. But anyway, he makes eye contact. And he goes wandering over. And I'm thinking, oh shit, please don't be an axe murderer. Please don't be an axe murderer. And about 20 minutes into the date, kind of wish he was. Because at least it would have been interesting. It was like sitting next to a giant talking Elmo doll. But not any giant talking Elmo doll. The giant talking Elmo doll that only has 3 programmed responses. So the conversation goes something like this. Oh, you've been on this date. You've met this guy. It goes like this. So what do you do? I drive a truck. Oh, okay. Well, what do you like to do when you're not working? Oh, okay. Well, they have really good sliders here. You want to order some sliders? Tickle my belly! Guy's moving pretty fast. I mean, all I know about him is he drives a truck and likes hamburgers. But I couldn't wait to get out of there. And on the way home, he texted me. Hey, had a really great time. Can't wait to do it again. Well, of course he had a great time. I mean, I fucked him anyway. I had to get my sliders worth. Told you I was cheap. I gotta admit, it was like making love to Bigfoot's distant cousin, small cock. The only difference between Bigfoot and small cock is small cock's actually been proven to exist. He's just really hard to find. He doesn't present himself prominently. Likes to hide in the bush. By the way, guys, this is when he decides to make small talk. So, where you from? Got any kids? So I decided I'm going to make sure that my next date has a little better personality. So I went shopping for dildos. I'm serious, they got personalities. Do you know they got a dildo with AI? Yeah, just what the world needs, a dick that can think. As if we don't all already know exactly how dick logic works. I don't think anybody has a penis, so what's on your mind? But I've been on dating apps too. You guys, anybody here on dating apps? Nobody? Wasn't real happening fucking town. If it's anything like Chico, everybody here has fucked each other at least twice. But, so if you haven't been on dating apps, you may not be able to relate to this, but the biggest peril is the dick pic. I don't know what's so great about your dicks, guys. You all have one. And some girls too. But it got so bad. I got so many dick pics. I had to put on my dating profile in big capital letters. No dick pics. I'm not shitting you. It's my Tinder name. No dick pics. About 5 months later, ping, 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 ping. Ding, 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 ding. Asshole. Ding, 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 ding. So I texted back the asshole. At least he followed directions, right? It wasn't long before he revealed himself, though. He was just another dick posing as an asshole. He was a dick poser. That'd be a good porn name, wouldn't it? Dick poser? I can see it right now. Into the bush with Dick Poser. But like I was saying, I'm not a kid anymore. I didn't grow up texting. And it was a whole lingo. Everything's an abbreviation or an acronym. WYD, what you doing? HYD, how you doing? And you gotta kind of figure it out as you go along. And what I can decipher so far, DTF means dick tastes funny. It really means down to fuck, just so you know. Comedy's always better when you explain it, by the way. So the other day, a guy HMUs me. That means he hit me up. And he goes, hey babe, are you into BBC? Well, fuck! Who doesn't love British television, right? So I go, hell yeah, I enjoy BBC every chance I get. And he texted me right back. He goes, wow, baby, you must really love your Python. I love Monty Python! Oh, I lay back and enjoy Python in bed every night. Guess what, honey? He texted me right back. So if I kind of bolt out of here early, you guys, it's because I got a hot date with my new friend for a marathon session of a little British television. I know. I gotta be honest, it is really nice when you meet somebody you have something in common with, isn't it? I came out to my parents a while back, you guys. Not about being trans, about being a comedian. Oh, needless to say, they were fucking mortified. But being the good Jewish parents they are, I knew the exact way to their hearts. I go, Mom, Dad, but I make like $200 an hour. And then they're all, oh, my babe, my babe, my babe. What I didn't tell them though, is I generally get paid in 7-minute increments. So I not only make $200 an hour, I make $200 a week. And that's with overtime. I gotta pull a couple 10-minute shifts to make that kind of coin. By the way, Luke, 20 minutes tonight, you're gonna hear from my fucking union rep. So before I run up the bill on him, I'll leave you with this. So, I got my dose of estrogen, and I gotta tell you guys, wow, I feel bitchier already. I can't wait for the part when I get to be right all the time. I swear to God, you guys, I'm moody as fuck. My doctor says I'm going through puberty. But what really sucks is I'm also going through menopause. So while all my contemporaries are at an age where they're kind of easing into retirement, I'm essentially a tween. But it's not all that bad. I'm looking less and less like a big old masculine bodybuilder and more like a female bodybuilder. You guys, I actually used my feminine wiles to get out of a ticket. You can tell me if this ever happened to you. He's the next cop. I was speeding, and this guy pulls me over, and I cried and cried and cried. And then when that didn't work, I gave him a handy. But I was reading on my medication, I'm reading the effects and the side effects, develop some hips and some breasts and something akin to bipolar disorder. I'm serious, it says, may cause mild to severe mood swings. Mild to severe? Can you be a little more vague, please? I mean, seriously, is that an absolute scale? Is it 1 to 10? Is it relative? I mean, what if you're just a fucking moody bitch to begin with?